So here we are at Loon Island, is it called, James? And
oh yes, exactly right.
we're about to have a picnic.
Catherine Lake,
Okay.
Loon Island, is out there somewhere.
Yeah, I guess so.
might
We
be
did hear
underwater
some
right now.
loons. And we're about to have a picnic. Oh, this is at Riding Mountain National Park in Manitoba. And it's funny, you know, I had worked in Manitoba one summer. I worked in Winnipeg doing Dutch elm disease, detection, I guess. So anyway, I'd forgotten about just how mosquito-y it is here in Winnipeg, or in Manitoba. And they were very good people to work for, the city of Winnipeg. They were very educated, and they knew what they were doing, and they did it well.
They were also people.
And they were people. They were good people. So anyway, I enjoyed working there, and I just forgot about the mosquitoes. And while we were working there, they got us a bunch of mosquito jackets because we weren't really keen on wearing repellent constantly. And plus, besides, I mean, sometimes the mosquitoes were so thick, they'd get behind my glasses, and it was hard to see, you know, because you can't spray your eyeballs. So anyway, they got us some mosquito jackets, which I highly recommend that everyone get themselves some mosquito jackets before they come to Manitoba, because it's really quite a shock, isn't it, James, how mosquito it is here?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Shock to the system.
Anyway, so having said that, we did not bring mosquito jackets, but we did bring some clip-on off things that we'll try out at some point because it is mosquito-y. But fortunately, I guess there's enough of a breeze off the lake here. They're not settling on us at the picnic. So what I made for us today was Caesar salad wraps. So I had chopped up all the vegetables and stuff and put them in containers before we left, and they're cooling away in the cooler. And I made a Caesar salad dressing out of now what was it? Rawlicious, from Rawlicious the cookbook. Rawlicious at Home, I think it's called. Anyway, I made a similar dressing based on that, and so it's nut-based and vegan. So anyway, I think that's a great thing to do, and plus I have all this other, like I put a bunch of vegetables that I'd chopped up for coleslaw with it, and I made a vegan coleslaw dressing for tomorrow's lunch. And that's always great, because if you're anything like me, you're totally freaked out by packing along egg-based salad dressings on picnics. So this works out terrific, because then you don't have to worry about that. So I guess you can kind of see what I put in there. Cilantro, spinach, Brussels sprout greens, red cabbage, because it's a better cancer fighting than the green cabbage, and red peppers. I also put some red jalapeno peppers in mine, but I did not do that for James because he doesn't like it spicy.
Yeah.
And some yellow tomatoes and carrots. I think that's about it. You can hear the dog next door who's really upset because his people are out on the lake and he can't get to them. But yeah, we're gonna have apricots for dessert, and I made a big jug of cucumber water, so we're drinking that while we're here, and the dogs are just drinking plain water though. And I wanted to say something. We were listening to the last of the Amon's, I can't remember what the name of that audiobook is. Do you? No, whatever. Something about warrior or something. Whatever. Anyway, so we were listening to last of that audiobook along the way, and I like to keep track of what healthy, like major superfoods we're eating in our diet and stuff like that, right? But now you might be tempted to put on your list, if you're eating something like this, say these wasabi peas and honey roasted almonds and whatever that is with pistachios in it, you might be tempted to put those on your list, you know, saying, oh, well, I ate almonds today, and boy, that's healthy. And I ate these wasabi green peas, and boy, am I ever a health conscious person because I ate this bag. You know, we don't count things like that as healthy food. I don't know. What do you think, James? Do you feel really healthy when you eat a bag of wasabi ranch flavored green pea crisps?
Oh man, I'm feeling so good.
Yeah, we don't feel virtuous when we eat those things. We feel a bit embarrassed about it. But when we eat this organic dark chocolate, we do feel pretty good about that. Well, at least I do. Do you?
Oh, I feel great, and
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
All right, so there you go. So we won't be eating that right now, but we will be eating it eventually. Probably on the road trip home. We'll try to eat well while we're here. But sometimes on the road we get a little where we need something and we can't.
Peckish.
Yeah, we do. So, and it would be a big job to stop and get the cooler out and all that. So we just eat things like that along the way, and it's not the best. You know, I did eat some apricots along the way, which that's a lot better, right? But anyway, so that's our picnic for today here at Loon Island, Manitoba, with the mosquitoes.